So here it is. You're looking at it. Is this what I've become? This is a Debian derivative with my name on it. So I guess let's do this properly. Hi, my name is Drew, and it's been 0 days since I maintained a distro. I mean, nobody actually warns you about this. There's no pamphlet. It just starts. And this one video is the start. I mean, I know it's switched. I don't understand why it's switched, and maybe I don't know. Anyway, 4 years ago, it started with this one video, I think. Anyway, the goal was for me not to forget anything. And now 4 years later, I'm listening to that particular video thinking to myself, man, that audio is awesome. What is that, a smoke detector instead of like a microphone? I don't even know. And look at the name right there, guys. JustAGuyLinux, not a Linux expert, not Tuxmaster 9000. I named that channel with a built-in disclaimer, truth in advertising. The only honest thing that I might have done about 2022 branding. I was basically 1 week ahead of anybody else that might have been watching any of the content. 1 week. The tutorials worked for exactly that reason, so that I could remember what confused me like 3 days ago. It starts small. It always starts small. You change a wallpaper, and then a panel, and then a theme. And you say to yourself, I can stop ricing anytime. No, you can't. There's no casual ricing. Nobody ever changes one GTK theme. It's just a icon. I'm just going to change the icons. Nobody ever tells you while you're doing those things that you have just now slipped into the abyss. I'm sorry, I really am. It's a natural progression. You go from tinkering and doing some ricing and doing configuration changes to a point where scripting is the obvious next step. And that's not a productivity tip. That's a symptom. Automating things that nobody asks you to in order to save like 3 seconds. I don't know what happened to me. I became incredibly just obsessed with doing something or scripting something that was only really good for me, at least in the beginning. And what I did was show it off. Just like, here, look what I did. Look what am I doing? I'm showing you what I did for the last, like, I don't know, 3 days or a week or sometimes even longer. All the while, I don't understand Git very well. And it took years. I mean, if you look at my commit messages after, I don't know, over the last like few years and stuff like that, my Git log looks like a ransom note. I don't even know what a branch was. I thought a merge conflict was something that happened to other families. And I was doing this all the while saying, yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. I recognize that I'm not good at certain things, and there are ways for me to eliminate that. If I can script my way out of stupidity, maybe that's a really good use of my time, and it keeps me from being dumb. The other part of it is once you get to a certain point and you maybe understand things in a partial way, you seem to develop opinions about things. I don't know. I think there are a lot of opinions out there that have no basis in fact at all. But from my perspective, I didn't leave GitHub out of like, I don't know, it was a principle thing. And I had to understand the principle in order for me to be insufferable about it. I think that's the rule, isn't it? I think it's the rule. So what's the point of the video? Well, you start YouTube because you thought it would be fun about 4 years ago. And then you slowly progress to where you are today, where you have a website, JustAGuyLinux.com. You have a place for your community. I don't say my community, but a community of people that may have like questions about any of the stuff that you've been working on. You end up with your own distro, and you have things like your own Forge to house all that. You've been working all this stuff. You might as well have a house for people to go to and check it out. Without question, I can tell you that the goal was never to have an ISO or a distro for that matter. Okay. At some point, you wanted to solve one small thing, and the next minute you're trying to explain it to a support group. That's how you get here. Recently, I looked at my YouTube stats, and I normally don't do that. So I think it's about a week or so ago, I hit the 13,000 subscriber mark. And there's not going to be a plaque, for that number, especially because there are a lot of other YouTubers that have been on a lot shorter time with a lot fewer videos and have a lot more subscribers than I do. But the interesting thing was I looked at that 13,000 subscriber kind of graph, and it didn't really there was no spikes. It was just kind of like a steady one at a time type graph. And I'm very appreciative for all of you that have either subscribed, all of you that have left comments or have watched a video or two. That's fantastic. That is exactly how a guy who cannot spell commit ends up maintaining a distro. No jumps, just one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Now, honestly, it's been the best 4 years of tinkering that I've ever wasted. Somewhere in the middle of all this, I stopped and asked whether any of this was worth talking about, and whether this whole channel was just me announcing my own homework. And I guess it's not. The channel was never the point. It is basically the byproduct of the workshop. And the workshop is where a Linux noob becomes a maintainer with witnesses. And as long as I'm building stuff, I guess there's a reason to keep going. So, hi, my name is Drew, and it's been 0 days since I've become a Butterbian maintainer. Thank you.